Prince Harry once shared a rather peculiar bathing custom from his school days that painted a vivid picture of his childhood experiences in his memoir Spare. The Duke of Sussex recounted the unique bathing routine he encountered while attending various esteemed institutions in England, including Mrs. Minor's Nursery School, Wetherby School, Ludgrove School, and Eton College. At the tender age of 8, while boarding at Ludgrove Prep School, Harry described how the matrons would personally wash the boys' hair. He reminisced 3 times a week after dinner, the matrons would help the youngest boys with a nightly wash. He vividly recalled the scene. I can still envision the long line of pristine white baths, each boy reclining like a little pharaoh, eagerly awaiting his bespoke hair wash. For the older boys who had reached puberty, there were 2 tubs tucked away behind a yellow door. The matron would come down the line, armed with stiff brushes and fragrant bars of soap, ensuring each boy received personalized treatment. Every boy had a towel marked with his school number. Harry's was 116. After his time at Ludgrove, Harry joined his brother, Prince William, at Eton College in 1998. Reflecting on this transition, he wrote, "In the early autumn of 1998, having completed my education at Ludgrove the previous spring, I stepped into Eton, a profound shock." He described Eton as the finest school in the world for boys, suggesting that the shock was perhaps an intentional part of its design. He mentioned that the school's founder, his ancestor King Henry VI, envisioned Eton as a grand shrine meant to overwhelm the senses and leave visitors feeling like humble pilgrims. In Harry's case, he felt that the mission was indeed accomplished. He added that 18 prime ministers and 37 Victoria Cross winners had been shaped within Eton's hallowed halls. For brilliant boys, it was paradise. For one not-so-brilliant boy, it felt like purgatory. Meanwhile, Prince Harry has once again captured attention following his appearance at a star-studded charity event in California. But this time, it's not just his participation that has royal fans buzzing. Instead, a particular fashion choice has sparked discussion and debate online, leaving people either praising or criticizing the Duke of Sussex for his laid-back style. On Friday, Prince Harry attended the 1-800-5 Live benefit concert hosted by actor Kevin Costner in Carpinteria, California. The event was organized to raise funds for the community's first responders, a noble cause that Harry has been passionate about for years. Sporting a dark blue jacket, a light blue shirt, and dark blue jeans, Prince Harry's attire seemed appropriate for the semi-casual occasion. But it was his footwear, or rather his lack of socks, that caught many royal observers off guard. Known for often opting for slip-on shoes, Harry stuck to his signature style, wearing a pair of dark-colored slip-ons without visible socks. For some, this fashion choice was a surprising break from traditional royal attire, and it led to an outpouring of reactions online, particularly on X, formerly known as Twitter. One user expressed disappointment over Harry's choice of footwear, saying Harry appeared in a suit but wasn't wearing socks or shoes for the occasion. As Harry cracked a joke about how he, a former pilot, and Mr. Courtney felt more at home behind a cockpit than on stage, another comment criticized his sockless look, saying Harry has really embraced the slip-on, no-sock shoe not a fan. A third commenter also took issue with Harry's appearance, claiming Harry in bare feet, honoring first responders and making it about himself, is just like him. Despite the criticism, there were many who came to Prince Harry's defense. One supporter called out the confusion, writing, "Not wearing socks is bizarre." Another person added a touch of humor, remarking, "Papa Sussex debuted new shoes." Others chimed in to clarify that Harry was in fact wearing shoes, but it appeared he had opted for invisible or no-show socks, a common choice with loafers and slip-ons. One fan pointed this out by stating, "He had shoes on, you can see them in the pictures, just no socks." This isn't the first time Harry's relaxed California style has raised eyebrows. Since moving to the United States, the Duke of Sussex has been seen sporting a more laid-back wardrobe compared to his more formal attire as a working member of the British royal family. His preference for slip-ons and no-show socks seems to be a recurring theme, signaling his shift toward a more casual lifestyle. However, even small changes like this tend to spark heated debate among royal fans, many of whom continue to hold Harry to the sartorial standards he maintained while living in the UK. Regardless of the buzz surrounding his wardrobe, Harry's presence at the event was for a serious cause. During his time on stage, the Duke paid tribute to Lauren Courtney, a helicopter pilot who has dedicated more than 2 decades of service to his community. Harry took the time to commend Courtney for his tireless efforts, saying, "As you've probably heard already, 22 years of military service, over 10,000 hours, and rarely sees his family because he's always here flying helicopters." Harry also added a personal touch to his tribute by comparing the ease of helicopter piloting to the nerve-wracking challenge of public speaking. Having served in the military himself as a helicopter pilot during his time in the British Army, Harry's words struck a chord with the audience, particularly those in the first responder community. His ability to relate to the sacrifices made by military personnel and first responders has long been a hallmark of his public appearances, and this event was no different. The 1-800-5 Live concert featured a number of celebrity performances, including musical acts by pop star Pink, 80s singer-songwriter Richard Marx, and even host Kevin Costner himself, who took the stage. The event successfully brought together big names in entertainment to support local heroes, and Harry's involvement helped to raise awareness for the cause. However, one notable absence from the event was Harry's wife, Meghan Markle. According to reports, Meghan was unable to attend due to illness. While her absence was felt, Harry seemed to carry on with the event's proceedings without a hitch, delivering his speech and interacting with fellow attendees. Despite the mixed reactions to Harry's fashion choices, his dedication to the causes he supports remains undeniable. His connection to first responders, particularly those who serve in military or emergency capacities, is something he has spoken about passionately on numerous occasions. Whether through his charitable work with the Invictus Games, his support for mental health initiatives for veterans, or his advocacy for first responders, Harry has consistently used his platform to highlight those who dedicate their lives to serving others. As the conversation around his fashion choices continues to play out online, it's clear that Harry's influence goes beyond just what he wears. His actions, speeches, and ongoing support for important causes resonate with many, even if his personal style isn't to everyone's taste. In the grand scheme of things, Prince Harry's footwear seems like a minor detail when compared to the important work he continues to do. But as a public figure and former royal, every appearance, whether it's at a charity concert or a high-profile event, comes under intense scrutiny. While some fans may be distracted by the more superficial aspects of his appearance, others are focused on the impact he's making and the messages he's delivering. In the end, what really matters is the cause behind Harry's appearance. Raising funds and awareness for first responders, the event succeeded in its mission, and Harry's involvement undoubtedly helped shine a spotlight on the importance of supporting those who serve on the front lines of our communities. As for the sock debate, it's just another day in the life of the Duke of Sussex, where even his footwear becomes the talk of the internet.